Customer's headphones slipped off of his head and fell right onto the power button. Now the headphones don't turn on. He thought they are trashed and he needs new ones, but he decided to reach out to me and see if I can fix them. And you know me, no e-waste escapes. In this video you will see microsoldering and how to think outside of the box when you don't have parts. Yeah, I cannot press the button, so it's definitely stuck. These screws need to be taken out. I think I will also remove the cushions, if I can, without damaging, so that I do not get them dirty. I can see 4 screws inside. These are pretty long. And the screws are out. I noticed that this rear part is able to remove. Okay, so we have the NFC and we have the microphone. I can see the NFC is glued with a double-sided tape. And the wires are soldered. Maybe I am able to unscrew everything without removing them. Seems like I should be able to. Let's try that. Actually, are there any wires going here to the top? Nope. Okay, this just allows me to remove this plastic. Yeah, we're getting closer to the button. If I can see correctly, I actually don't need to go in any deeper. Maybe this, yep, there we go. And we've reached the outer part, which has no damage, and on the inner part, what? Okay, let's go under the microscope because I cannot really understand what I'm looking at. So the button, the button is gone. I don't see any button here. Oh, okay, it's on the other side here. So this is the flexi metal piece, and it should be springing up like this. Once you click it down, you release, and then it's springing up, but it's all broken. And from what I see, this is a whole ribbon cable. So soldering on a ribbon could be interesting. Is it attached somehow? Can I pull it off? Okay, so it comes out with this whole thing. Easier than I thought, maybe. Need to make sure not to mix up which one was the upper and lower buttons. And can I just remove this, or is this glued? Okay, it just lifts up. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, and the microphone has unattached itself, so I'm gonna have to glue that a little bit in. No worries. Can I just pull this ribbon off? Yes, cool. So the extraction of the heart was successful. Let's look at it under the microscope. This is the good button, and this one is the broken one. I think I am going to try to find a button like this. Maybe it doesn't make sense to try to tinker to get the old one to work. This is quite small, and it also has these sides broken. Where can one find a button? Since this has plastic inside of it, it has a quite low melting temperature. Okay, so digging through my box of small motherboards, I found this iPhone 6 or something, and I found the buttons. There's a slight problem that these buttons are 2 pins, and the original one was, I think, more than that, so I think I'm going to try to extract these ones. Similar size. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, it's going to work out fine. Does it even click? Yes, it does. Clicky as it should. Alright, let me get a small heat plate and I'll try to extract it without destroying it. I don't know yet how I'm going to do such a thing, but we will find out. So we've reached 185 Celsius, so I'm gonna try to begin the surgery. I think Ow, that was really hot. I just burned my hand. I touched the screw by accident. So it's 190 degrees. I don't know what type of temperature is required. I'm gonna try to do this to get full surface. I can see a little bit of smoke going on, but nothing happening yet. I'm gonna turn on the fume extraction because I don't think Apple cares about my health. 203 degrees, slowly climbing up. Let's just hope that we can extract without them burning. I think we should also just go under the microscope. Ow, and I burned my hand again. Okay, we got some glue on this thing and something has just... Yep, there it is. Now I just need a better tweezer. My hand is moving. I don't know if that got destroyed or not in the process, but we will see. Going to the button number 2. Oop, and the button flew out somewhere in the right spot. Cool. So I can turn this thing off now. 1. And the 2. On the bottom we have these 2 tiny legs or something. I'm going to snip these legs from the bottom. Actually, let's just measure it up to the board. Oops, I dropped it again. Yeah, looks like it should work perfectly. All I gotta do is to figure out... Okay, so this leg is connected to this leg and this leg is connected to this one. So I basically need to put it like this. Like this. And it's probably just going to work. I need to remove this plastic leftover to see better. Boom. Cool. Let's wipe all the debris off to see better what's going on here. And let's use a multimeter in beeping mode to see what is connected where. So this is connected and this is not. Okay, cool. So I believe I was right about placing the button sideways. Like this. Will it fit? Barely. Or I can just do it like this. Same thing. The only thing that matters is the alignment. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Something like this. Okay, let's try to snip off those, those 2 legs that are not required. Maybe it's just enough. Now I'm looking at it. If I attach this button, it's a bit high when comparing to this one. I might need to remove these metal pieces. But let's just try and see what happens. I'm gonna turn my solder iron down to like 250 degrees, hoping it won't melt anything. I cleaned it off so that there's no solder on it. And I'm going to put on a tiny amount of leaded solder here, just on this side. And maybe I can just tweak the focus. Oops. Let's see, what does this give us? Let me just turn this a bit sideways and make sure I don't burn the cable or anything. And I will also use a tiny amount of flux. I think I overdid a little on the middle part, as the middle part probably didn't need to have any solder on it. Yeah, so one leg is very high up. This might be the flattest I can make it. Okay, in this case I might need to remove that little metal piece there to make it lower. Yeah, let's do that. And the button is almost off. It just got stuck a little bit. There we go. Successfully didn't break it. Let's see, how can I clear off this old piece? Okay, that side is already off. And oof, what's going on here? Okay, that's the inner organs of the old button. And same thing here somewhere. Okay, so what did I remove here? Okay. So this part is still on here, but I just need to desolder this tiny pin here, right there, and that trace isn't okay. That's a it's like a wire, but it's not fully attached to the board. It doesn't matter. Let's speed this up a little bit. I might need to use a wire to bridge the two other contacts, unless they're connected. Ah, they're connected. I don't need to. Then this is gonna be perfect. All I gotta do is just position it properly. Something like this. And a tiny dot here. Let's see, is this flat? Because if it is, we're basically done. Oops. Yeah, that's pretty flat. But I'm gonna do a little bit better of a soldering job and add a little bit of flux so that it holds a bit longer there, and a little bit on the other side. Boom. That's a bit overdosed, but this is so tiny that it's very difficult to give it a proper small amount. And the final touches. Boom. And boom. I don't know if I got enough. Okay, I think that's perfect. Let's see if it's still clickable. Where is it? This here. Yeah, that's pretty flat. Now I just need to get my hand on there to click it. Yep, it's clickable. Let's remove. I'm gonna put on some isopropyl alcohol on here to clean the flux. And we use the toothbrush to clean it and also test it if it's holding pretty good. Let's see, where's the tweezer? How hard is it on there? Better than factory or no? Oh yeah, that's on there very nicely. Super strong. Okay. I'm so confident that I'm gonna put unleaded solder back on the soldering iron and put it away. Back at it again. Drum roll, please. Will it work? Place your bets. And the power on button. Perfect. Better than new. Can you hear the clicking? All that it's left is to put it back together and test. And also to check if... Oh, I think I can just put this wire in and then it's good enough for testing. There we go, the wire is in. I'm just gonna put this back cover on and moment of truth. There we go, the headphones are working and the repair has been successful. Power on again. Perfect. Power off. Great. Let me just put it back together. And there we are. Power is on. Ambient sound button is working. If you want to support my videos, you can always buy me a coffee. Have a nice day.